We're back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return this video is smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Shiba Inu, Shib token. We're gonna break down everything that's been going on in the last several days based off the charts and what recent data has been released, as well as articles stating some very interesting stuff. But before we break it down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned on Friday morning. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. And if you trade stocks apart from crypto and you want to get on early with us, the opportunities we look for and strive for every day, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with Shiba Inu and all the data and charts, what they're showing. Well, the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So here are the three stocks I mentioned this morning. Two of the three stocks turned out to be home runs, and this is how they performed. So the first home run was GFAI. We caught this one right after the bell at around 9:33. Had a bull indicator on Ultimate 42 Vision. Showed strength picking up. Had a slight pullback and took off to a highest point of 70% plus from when we mentioned it with full strength on 42 Vision, guys. This was phenomenal and beyond expectations. Now, SXTC, we caught this one consolidating after pulling back in the pre-market. Had a slight bull indicator pop up, but quickly negated by a bear indicator. Jumped up about 5 to 8%. Pulled back, hit a low here, and reversed with strength. Got that bull indicator on Ultimate 42 Vision. Picked up strength here, as you could see it on 42 Vision. Hit a highest point of 25% plus, guys. If you want to get on early with us, we strive for opportunities like these every single morning. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump right into it here with these charts. So here we are with Shiba Inu, Shib token, and it's been going upwards, and all of a sudden it's starting to pull back down the last several days, but it had a growth moment, right? If you go ahead and look here at the 4-hour, you could see that things started to pick back up in December, towards the beginning of January, fell back down, towards the 13th and 12th, started to pick back up. And now things are just fading away pretty fast. Now you could see here the moments of strength and weakness with 42 Vision, white with red borders, white with red borders, and there tends to be a reversal of strength after that. You could see that this one was stronger than the one that just happened, but with 42 Vision, one receives the clarity to understand what's going on within the weakness and strengths, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicators and Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, right here as well, give you that extra layer of confirmation. You could see how clean it was here from extreme weakness, shifted into strength, got that bull indicator, got that bear indicator way up here, didn't send a bull indicator until the reversal was confirmed, and it actually went up several percentage points, consolidated, and now it just got a bear indicator here on the 4-hour. So definitely something to be aware of, that we are under a bear indicator and a lot of volatility in the last several days. Okay, some bull and bear indicators are short-lived, others are stronger than others. Like I stated, you want to look for those multiple confirmations between 42 Vision shifting from weakness to strength, and then also how things are moving within those bull and bear indicators and at what point in the chart it's happening. So let's put the 30-minute and look at this more microscopically. You could see how much volatility there's been the last several days, but the last bear indicator has been going on since the 15th, and today's the 17th, and we're going to go into the 18th in the next few hours, right, into tomorrow. So super important to realize that this is more bearish than bullish right now, and there's some key levels to watch. Okay, 0.40s, right, and a 2 is super important. But if this breaks through, 0.40s and a 2.5, it could possibly start going towards 0.40s and a 2 and possibly reach 0.4015, right? In between that area, if you look at the history of the chart, and if I pull it up here by zooming out and looking at the bigger picture, way down here and all the way down to this point right there, okay? Things have been pretty bearish the last several days, last several weeks, and it's tried to come back up with the momentum overall in crypto. But we have some very interesting news coming out, and let me show you guys the 1 day as well. This has been under a bear indicator since way down here at 4 zeros and a 5, and you can also see one of the most recent reversals that tried to happen was right here when we got the white with red borders and it tried to bring itself back up. The rest of it has just been volatile, but the bigger picture direction has been to the downside, so that is something to be aware of. So let's look at the great news that's coming out right now and why a lot of investors are pretty bullish, and how this lets you know that the lower this goes, the bigger the opportunity, because there's some bold statements in these articles. The first thing I want us to see together though is how many holders, right? In the last month, in the last 3 months, right? Things have just been scaling upwards. We broke through 1 million holders way back in December. I stated that was on its way. And if we put here the last 7 days, it's just continued to grow. And we're at 1,145,038 holders within Shiba Inu. That just means further adoption, further growth. I mean, you could see here the top 10 holders own 64%, top 20, 71, 50, 78, and the top 100 holders own about 80% of Shiba Inu. And these are the whales, okay? The rest of the 20% is every other retail investor or other smaller whales or sharks. I don't know if you've seen those diagrams, but there's whales, sharks, shrimp, fish. You know, you go ahead and see where you land depending on how many you own. But the end of the day is Shiba Inu is in a position of further growth. And yes, it has a lot of whales, but these whales are making a huge bet on it possibly going higher. If not, they wouldn't be getting into these positions. Now, you could see here that Shiba Inu is being burned in the past 3 days, 383.5 million of them, while the coin is still in a decline. Now, I want you guys to understand that 383.5 million Shiba Inu tokens getting burned, it's not a big deal. I mean, think about how many you can buy with $5, $7. If it gets you about 1 million, this is just about, you know, a couple hundred to a couple $1,000s worth of Shiba Inu, right? That's being burned. It has to be in the billions. But the fact that some burning is happening, that goes to show that, you know, that is creating more scarcity, less in supply, and the more of these that get burned, the more value that will add to the scarcity of Shiba Inu. That's what Shiba Inu will eventually do as the burning continues, and also there's more holders making a less supply available, making the price eventually go higher. And if you zoom out here, okay, bigger picture story here, you know, Shiba Inu is doing a really good job at holding itself up above 4 zeros and a 1, right? That was a pivotal moment. That was a big shift here when it got out of this consolidation of from June all the way to September last year, okay? Even though it's been coming downwards, it hasn't came back down here, and it hasn't broken through that support of 4 zeros and a 1. Super important to remember that, because the moment it does go into 5 zeros range or territory, things could get weaker, but the bigger picture of that story could be very interesting in the long run, because there's still a lot of bulls that believe in it. And this amount of Shiba Inu holders, right, being whales, millionaires by the billions, right, that's huge. And this is something that ties up with this same amount of holders, okay? And it also shows how Shiba Inu is holding itself up. And it's right here. Shiba Inu becomes one of the most purchased tokens by Ethereum whales, as on-chain data reports, guys. Shiba Inu is still trying to recover after a strong correction. It's trying to find a bottom, but the fact that it's being hailed the most from Ethereum whales, that tells you that this data is showing that information, right? You could see that there. The top 100 holders are in the top 80% of the holding total addresses. So that just goes to show you that we have a huge amount of whales. We have a huge amount of investors that are putting in millions and billions, right? And Ethereum whales. These are people that actually own Ethereum. So if Shiba Inu is under the Ethereum network, they see value in it. They see a reason behind it. I've talked about this time after time after time. And if we come back over here to the Shiba Inu one day, you could see that things are pulling back. So the lower this goes, the bigger the opportunity, guys. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm going to be watching the one day if it could start to consolidate. I'm going to be watching the 4 hour as well to see if it could try to reverse and negate this bear indicator and get a bull indicator. And the 30-minute, I'll be watching within the volatility. It currently is under a bear indicator, and if it continues to hold true and it doesn't shift back into a bull indicator, this could continue to correct and pull back and retest down here at 4 zeros and a 2.5. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.